Hi there, we're Dave and Joanne Matteson from Monument, Colorado, and we're here to just tell you a little bit about who we are and where we came from and how we landed here with this amazing opportunity of LifeVantage, which literally has changed our lives. So we, like I say, we live in Monument, Colorado. We've been married over 30 years and we have 3 kids in their 20s. And we actually were first introduced to the network marketing industry back in our 20s. And you know what we saw? We saw the concept of this industry and we were excited about it. You know what we didn't see is that at that time, that company was already in the too late phase. And so it was too late for us because we weren't able to really make the money that we wanted to make and to create the lifestyle that we wanted to create with this industry. And so we actually swore off network marketing because we thought it didn't work for us. We saw the books and the magazines and met the people who had success, but we thought that that just wasn't for us for some reason. And so for 10 years, we walked away. And then we met Tyler and Marcel, and our world has changed and has been forever changed because through our journey together, we landed here at LifeVantage. And I am here to tell you, this has been the most fun, most rewarding, and most profitable business venture in network marketing that we've ever embarked on. And so I was a stay-at-home mom for a lot of years while our kids were young. And then I got into the mortgage world and I really enjoyed that until 2008 when everything came crumbling down and it got to be so stressful that I was feeling like it was going to have a health problem to me, which stress had happened to me a few years before that had impacted my health, and I didn't want that. So I got out of the mortgage industry, and at that time, LifeVantage came into our lives. And you know what? We saw that ABC primetime, and we said we wanted to be a part of this because we knew that this company was going to be something big. And so I'm excited about where we are, but most excitedly, I'm excited for where we're going. And so David spent 25 years in the heating and air conditioning industry, and he had gotten out of that because things had changed in Colorado Springs marketplace where we were living. And so we were looking for the next chapter of our lives to create something together and to have the opportunity to work together and to be able to have no ceiling on the potential for us to earn income. And so he's going to just share with you a little more about our story.
It's been a great journey. We've enjoyed an amazing life. We've been blessed in many facets. One of the greatest, obviously, is putting ourselves in a position where we were open, and we were open to an opportunity, open to meeting and greeting and gaining new friends and sometimes even closer than family members. But we witnessed a couple things in our life, being in the engineering side of the construction world. We witnessed being at the right place at the right time purely because the construction boom was exploding at one point when we first witnessed this expansion and growth in construction in Colorado. And it didn't take us long. It took us about 72 hours later. I was living in Colorado and I was moving the family across the country. And the reason was because we saw a boom going on and we knew that we needed to capitalize on it. 9 years later, we were able to call it quits from that alignment and haven't looked back since. Our business has continually grown from that point, struggled in the industry, truthfully, really until we saw LifeVantage. And the difference really came into the fold because we witnessed being at the right place at the right time when we were in the construction industry. And that's what opened up our eyes to the point of we can't just be the best at what we are if the market is not going to bear the fruits because it's over, it's past, or it's overexposed, or whatever that case may be. We realized real quickly there was something unique about LifeVantage. We were able to capitalize on it in a quick way because we saw some very distinct differences to the entire model. A product that is completely outside the box, but more importantly, it's outside the future box. And that's where we wanted to plant ourselves. When we were talking about patents that are 25 years in length, when you're talking about products that are 10, 20 years ahead of the industry and the science world, we saw some quick points of interest. And that's when we locked arms with Marcel and Tyler and their wisdom and knowledge that we had also in our younger years started to gain some of those principles, but they came to us with vengeance of understanding it. And when we truly started to understand how we can build a big organization, not just enroll people, not just attract people, but more importantly, sustain a big business, that's what we wanted. And so when we got to the point where we started to realize how we could really focus on the bullet points of building depth into people's organizations, giving us the tools to do that was super exciting for us. It doesn't matter to us how we all come to the table. We all have a different story, but it's what we're doing today that's going to make a difference in our tomorrow. So we recognized that if we bring people, however we do that, into a system that actually creates long-term duplication and consistency, we're going to find those runners. We're going to find the people that are going to march at a big pace, because we can only do what we can do. But we have to have people in our sphere that are willing to do their part in this process, and because we're willing to match them in everything they do. So the building depth process is something that we apply people into, regardless of how we gather them. We tie people into the system that is consistent. It's focused on their existence and successes in the business, and it's teaching those principles that are the root foundational point of all existence of a sustainable business. So we're super excited that we've been able to participate in growing organizations with the simple process and that consistency that we teach over and over again has created great success in not only our business, but all of our organizations and everyone across the LifeVantage family. So we're super excited that we have a part in this play. We're super excited for all the people on our organization that have latched onto this and have really started to master these behaviors. More importantly, we're super excited that we got an opportunity with an open mind to get in front of some of the biggest industry leaders, the biggest income earners, Tyler and Marcel, people that are willing to give way more of themselves than most people are. And we're just gracious for that opportunity. So thank you very much, and we can't wait to see you guys on the circuit.
I just want to encourage you to know that we're just regular people that wanted to design our destiny. And if that is you, jump on board and build your LifeVantage business, and we'll see you at the top.